at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, what would you be thinking about? A nap. And then now I'm being asked to speak at 7 o'clock at night, and some of you, I can tell, are ready for bed, and some of you are ready to hit the cantina right after the event, right? Some of you got corona on the mind, I can see it from here, right? So there's never a good time to speak, but being here tonight with you is such a privilege, and it's actually really interesting. See, it's the Oregon Association for Comprehensive Education, okay? And my journey to this stage has been really complicated, has been really long, but it's been worth it. I was reminded as I was walking toward the stage, I ran into the back, or I ran into somebody that I've known for quite a few years. His name is Rick Puente. And I'm going to raise your hand if you know who Rick Puente is. Yeah. He spoke at this conference last year, and I knew him from a different setting. He reminded me. He said, I remember the first time we met, and essentially what he said is, it wasn't a good thing. I had to put you in the back of a cop car. And here we are, back-to-back keynote for this conference. So it's been a journey, okay? But I want to know, like, how you're doing. Like, how are you doing? Is there anybody who could announce to this group or just testify, how are you doing? Like, how is your being? And is it well? How are you doing? Say it again? Awesome. Yeah. Why?
Because I'm here, happy.
Because you're here, because you're happy. Okay? Anybody else?
Emocionada, feliz, contenta, y quiero llevarme muchas cosas de ustedes como oradores.
Happy, content, looking forward to taking as much as you can from this conference. In one word or another. Anybody else? How are you doing?
Worried.
Worried? Who said worried? Worried. Why?
What's going on right now, and with stress, just thinking thoughts of politics and just my family members.
Okay. So worried, stressed. What's going on with politics? And let's talk about politics. We're not going to go there. That's not a keynote. That's like another conference, right? Worried about how the implications it might have on family and just people in general, right? So those types of concerns. Okay. Anybody else? One more person. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm really happy to stay here, to learn something new. Muy contento por estar aquí esta noche, aprender más y compartirlo con los padres.
Perfecto. The reason why I asked that, because I don't know how long ago that it was that people used to ask that, wait for your answer, and just listen and care. I don't know what world you live in, but the one I live in, that world doesn't seem to exist very much anymore. We don't do this, hey, how are you doing? We don't stop and hey, ¿cómo estás? ¿Estás bien? And just listen. We do the other thing. We do the, hey, how you doing? Good? All right, I'm doing good. All right, good. That's it. And we don't have time. Or we don't care. Right? Things are different now. Try that one of these days. You're going to freak some people out if you just walk by somebody and say, how you doing? And then grab them by the arm and say, no. How are you doing? They'll freak out. Right? And the reason why I ask that is because, when we talk about education, or when we talk about being parents, or we talk about coming to a conference like this, I know as a keynote speaker, now believe me, I'm going to do my best to bring my A game. Okay? But here's what I know. That when we come to conferences like this, or when we teach in our classrooms, or when we're at home being parents, things get in the way.